Bro, third stage of child? This should be piece of cake. Stands no chance. What? 21k? What the? No way. Dude, we're melting him. What the? Holy sh. Alright, so basically I'm here to give you an in-depth guide on how to build a Xiao. At the moment, I'm using not the optimal guide, but I'm using a great stats, so 93.9% crit rate, 177.5% crit damage, along with the 61% animo damage bonus, which is great. Don't really care about the Maiden Beloved, and however you really want to care about the Viridescent Veneer, because it's one of the main focuses on this set. So basically, you can take a look, 27.2% crit damage, 3.5% crit, 42% crit rate, 12.4% crit damage, 3.5% crit rate, 25.6% crit damage, 9.7% crit rate, and then we have finally a crit damage circlet with a 12.3% energy recharge, 7.0% crit rate, which is, regardless, this is a great set. I'm running this crit damage circlet because I have a crit rate death match, which is great. Alright, and the talents I have is 866, Constellation 0, of course. Alright, let's go. Easy. Let me show you what I got.
Bruh.
No way, what the f- Holy what the Bruh. One more hit and he would have been definitely dead. Maybe if I had Jade Spear, that would have definitely connected.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Holy, just cleave just like that. Basically, there's something I want you to pay attention to, and I will get into that. But before that, I'd like to ask to please take some time and check out my Twitch link at twitch.tv/alluree. Link will be in the description below. I encourage you to check it out, and yeah. Alright, so the main focus of this build is going to be this. So he goes up on crit rate, which is a great thing. However, skipping this, we have animo damage when he hits his E. So what you basically see is this. All this is going to be animo damage and nothing else. Back to the Honey Impact, here you can see his Elemental Burst, which is a conversion that converts attack damage into animo damage and cannot be overridden. So basically, all you're having is animo damage. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. Holy no way, what the So Blackcliff Pulse, as you can see here, is going to be a great stat. However, the substats are very niche in a sense, so I wouldn't really rely on it because bossing would have no sort of effect on this thing. As you can see here, Crescent Pike would not be the move. I'll explain later. Deathmatch is going to be the best for the 4 stars in my opinion because it has a crit rate and it's going to have 100% uptime. Dragon's Bane is not going to be the move because it's going to be Elemental Mastery, which is not a DPS set. And again, damage on Hydro and Pyro, so that's not animo, so this is off the chart. Lithic Spear is going to be only if they're from Leeway, so if you go like a Xingqiu, Changyu, Beidou build, but I don't see this being optimal whatsoever because I would rather play a flexible set. And yeah, Prototype Star Glitter the Crackable is going to be okay because elemental skills, so it's going to be attack damage, normal, and charged. However, it doesn't affect plunging attack, which is not ideal because your Qs are going to be in plunging attack, as you can see here. Now, Favonius Lance. Favonius Lance could be good because energy recharge is basically alright, but not as ideal. Crit hits have a 60%, so you're going to generate a lot of elemental particles. So, I mean, it's completely fine depending on your choice. Royal Spear. So this is going to be increasing threat. It's completely fine to use, but again, it's very niche, if anything, because you're going to go RNG crit, which is not the move. Dragon Spear is not the move either, because physical damage percent is, like, not great. Of course, the Xiao Spear is going to be great. Every 5-star spear is going to be great for him in my opinion, so we're going to just skip that. Dailies will always be easy with this guy. Holy. Now onto the artifacts. Skipping the 4 stars, we have this. Bloodstained Chivalry, physical damage, that's not the move. If you're wondering why it's not the move, I'm going to show you this right now. So Q. Alright, mainly you're going to be dealing damage, but it's all going to be an animo damage. As you can see here, everything is converted to animo damage. So, once you go to physical damage, you're just going to be doing nothing. And mostly, you're going to be using plunging attacks with this Q. Do note, this is a key in Xiao's build. Alright, now, back to the Honey Impact. Basically, Gladiator's Finale, I would not go the 4-set, I would only go the 2-piece sets with Vernier for the reason because it increases their normal attack damage. So that would mean that you're not even affecting your plunging attack, you're not going to be affecting your charge attack. You're not even going to affect your elemental, your E skills, and your Qs. So yeah, the only thing that's going to be affected is going to be the 2-piece, which is going to buff you up. Elemental Mastery, Wanderer's Trope is not the move, mainly because the 4-set is Catalyst or a Bow. So that's not really the move. For your Destiny, animo damage bonus percent. So you're basically going to consolidate your E's and Q's and you're going to amp them up, which is your main damage. And okay, Petra, we're going to skip that. Crimson Witch, skipping that, as fire set. Noblesse. Now, Noblesse is going to be a main focus. I want you guys to pay really big attention to this, because this is the main thing on why you shouldn't, even though the Xiao quest builds it as Noblesse, mainly because of the fact that your elemental burst damage is going to be plus 20%. However, you're not even doing damage in your elemental burst. Your elemental burst is basically a conversion that gives you buffs, if anything. So basically, you're converting 0, as in 120% times 0 is still going to be 0, and that is going to be horrendous. I can safely say that animo damage bonus would be much better call in this case, because you're going to be doing multi E skills and Qs, so in the end you're going to not use this. That's the reason why. We're going to skip these because these are Hydro and Cryo sets. Bolide. Now Bolide is a big critical mistake. So it's going to be increasing shield strength, so this is very niche on the start. However, the next one is it's going to gain an additional 40% normal and charged attack damage. No plunging attack, and Xiao's focus is going to be on plunging attack. So this would not affect Xiao unless you're going to do only normal and charged attacks. And this basically negates the amp on your E's and your Q's. So Maiden Beloved, you might be asking. So I accidentally used Maiden Beloved on a pure coincidence, because these have great substats, as you can see. And if I were to use a Gladiator, which is this, I'd be losing a lot. So here, I use one of my best Glad sets at the moment. I just lost a large amount of crit damage. That's why people tell you to go crit damage or crit rate on your builds. Your main focus is going to be the substats, because that's where most of your damage is affected. I just lost 70% crit, and I just gained that all back. And yeah, I'd rather have that consolidated. Alright, this should be easy. With Xiao on the team, everything should be pretty easy. Holy, we just obliterated them. 20Ks? No way. Holy. So fast. Again, the Viridescent is going to be affecting your E's and your Q's. The only time it's not going to be affecting anything is going to be your physical attacks, which is not going to be your main damage. As you can see, you're going to be doing this most of the time. You're going to jump up, plunge, jump up, plunge, because you're going to be mad damage here. You would not go physical damage bonus because, again, your main damage comes from your E's, and then enough time you're going to have your Q's and just start spam plunging. So yeah, and here's the last clip of the day. This one's in a domain. Alright, let's see how this Hydra main goes for. Alright, while we're waiting for my boy Pun to finish running up, I'd really appreciate it if you could press the subscribe button, because it's completely free and you can always change your mind. So, yeah, check my Twitch link in the description below. And looks like Pun has finished running up. Let's go. Alright, this should be easy. Alright, easy. No way, that was 15k on an E? No way, we're melting. What the? Wait, what the heck? We melted that boss.